Hello there. It's me, Ethan again. So, presumably, you either just came from the Archon Prime video, or the algorithm has blessed me and you're just here on your own. Either way, welcome. It's the first episode of the road to publication, the road to Red Star Rising. This is going to be the first step where I just kind of talk to you about what I've got done so far and what the plans are for this. So, basically, Red Star Rising here, it's the book, it's the novel that I've written over the course of about a year and a half-ish, maybe 2 years. It's been a while. Don't mind the Warhammer collection behind me, alright? Don't worry about that. There's a reason why I wasn't making Transformers videos. But, Red Star Rising here. So I finished it. I said that a lot in my on my other channel. I finished this book. What does that mean? Well, I'm currently on, I believe, the third draft of it. And so the first draft, I finished it and I sent it out to some test readers just to gauge what people's response was, specifically with people that I believe that this story would resonate with. And the feedback that I heard from this very small group was that I did a really good job. However, as with every first draft, you're gonna get some things wrong. So, what did I get wrong? Well, the first 3 chapters were a complete mess. Everything about them, not very good. They felt very disjointed and not really tied into the rest of the story. It more so set up the world and the universe rather than actually getting into the story itself, which those two things can be separate. I'm going to be making videos in the future, breaking down the world and the lore for my own creation here, I suppose. So, you know, I was good at it for Transformers. Let's see if I'm any good at it for my own creation here. But I will also be hopefully eventually releasing some short stories and just some samples of my writing just to get into your guys' hands so that you can actually place some trust in me when I tell you that I'm a good writer and I'm not just honking my own horn. I don't think I'm a very good writer, but everyone that I have ever shown this or any of my other stories to has said that I'm really, really good at this. So this is the next big step in my life. So I'm on the third draft right now. Second draft, I just got rid of like those first 3 chapters, cut straight to the part where it actually starts introducing main characters, plot lines, subplots, side characters. You know, I had 3 chapters of just explaining stuff basically, and so I cut those. And now the story should flow much better. And I'm recording this video right after I finished the third draft, which probably will not be my final draft, just because A, I have more stuff to add, and B, it's probably got even more stuff that I'm going to have to take out or change in order for the publishers to actually want it to be published. So this is by no means the final version. However, this is the version where I feel like I'm happy with it, and the people that have read it are also happy with the state that it's currently in. Another thing is I don't currently have like a copyright or like ownership for the name or anything. Please don't steal. But I don't know how any of that stuff works. That's the purpose of all of this. I have no idea what I'm doing, so I guess I'll figure it out. So, now we get on to the plan. What I actually plan on doing with this, and what I mean when I say that I want to get it published. Well, pretty much just that. I want to be able to own a physical copy of this, first of all, but I also just want it to be out in the hands of other people, because I feel like if you're 15 to 25-year-old guy, you're gonna think that this thing fucking rocks, okay? You're gonna fucking love this. So yeah, that's currently my goal, is I want to be able to publish it and get it into your hands so that you guys can read it and enjoy it. And after that, we'll see. Maybe it does really well and I get to actually make the trilogy. If not, I'm gonna blow my brains out. That's a joke. My other reason to get this published is because over the past 2 years, and even 3 years really, since my senior year of high school, when my English teacher actually just, she believed in me, and she actually saw my potential, and she encouraged me to do more of this. And I found a real hobby in it. I really like writing, and I really like making this. And so I would absolutely love it if I could actually do it for a job. You know, maybe I can get this published and get into writing for video games, TV shows, movies, that sort of thing. Or hell, you know, I'm perfectly happy. I would love it if I could just keep on writing these for the rest of time. You know, that's the dream. But yeah, that's currently my goal for getting things published. My next video is probably going to be a brief introduction on the kind of backstory and the world that this takes place in. I'm obviously not going to be giving away like major story details or like how events in the novel flow, but kind of getting an understanding of the world and maybe kind of creating some deeper lore videos explaining some stuff that goes on off the page and kind of is hinted at and referenced in the story but not actually shown itself, because there's a lot. Again, I've been writing this for 2 years. I've probably been planning it out and working on it for like 5-6 years now, so it's been a really long time. The very first draft of this story I actually wrote when I was 13 years old, alright? It's been a while. It's been a long time coming to finally get all of it on paper, and it's actually well written now. So yeah, that is my current, that's my plan. That's what I want to be doing with Red Star Rising, and I hope that we can go on this fun little journey together. I can't wait to look back at this like 5 years from now when all of this has gone terribly, terribly wrong, and think back on the good times. Thank you for watching this video, and I will always appreciate you guys for helping me make my dream come true. Always and forever.